What's up, everyone? Another void back with more Dyson Sphere Program, episode 108 for you today. And I know I said we were going to FO1 to check stuff out. Or is it FO1? Yeah, to check out the launchers and stuff, see if they had any small logistics rockets. They don't. It's because we're out of processors. Processors are getting eaten alive, and so we just need to keep pushing with the modernized processor builds, right? The modernized chipset builds. So that's what we're going to do. Also, like I said off camera, I did check out the blueprint part of the Mega Builds mod, and it's pretty cool. The thing is, you can't say, as far as I know, Teal Heart Stark was talking about that in comments, but as far as I know, you can't save the blueprints. You can only copy whatever's available and use it as a blueprint, which is still really powerful, but you have to have something that's an exact copy. TL Heart Stark was saying, yeah, it's really cool when you want to just build an additional factory, right, next to the other one, right? Which is what I'm kind of setting this thing up to do. So in that regard, we're going to be using that because, like he was saying, it's true. Like, as you're waiting for that sphere to build and it's consuming more and more and more resources, you're going to have to expand your factories. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So let's get to building the processor piece here. If we look at processors, we need these subcomponents, which we don't have. And it's been a long time since we built this stuff. Oh, this is just silicon. And is this the exact same thing as the previous one? We might be able to build... Yeah, we can just duplicate the chipset build. Pretty much. I mean, not exactly. 2 to 1. Silicon and copper. I think we're going to do that. Let's show it to you right now. Okay, let's move over here just in case there's some weird glitchy thing. Well, maybe I can select it. I really doubt it because I don't think I'm going to be able to move far enough. Yeah, I can't. Let's get out of build mode and let's go copy this thing. I'll show you what he's talking about, what TL Heart Stark was talking about as soon as I get out of the sky. So with multi-build mod, there's an extra button down here where the blueprint mode, and you just click positive or plus right there to start your blueprinting, and you can't drag and let go like you can in Factorio. You actually have to select every piece you want. And so what I'm going to do is select this whole thing. So what you start doing is just dragging on this whole thing. See how it starts to kind of image in the pieces that you want. I'm going to skip copying that little power pole right there because it's really not part of the build. And then I'm going to skip this other power pole because that's really part of the indicator of where, ground zero is for us on this planet as far as, oh crap, I just selected it anyway. As far as where is, the equator and things like that. So also what we can do, now I just let go of left click. Now also what we can do is control left click and it turns to red. That's to deselect. So I can deselect that. And if I want to deselect like these, or like if I'm copying this, I actually reuse these suborbitals. So I would not copy these bottom ones. So I can paste it up here. So now that we've got that, I can say copy to clipboard right here. It does put a copy in my hand, which means I'm going to have to get out of build mode, or at least move the mech over here before I start pasting. Oh, you know what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take out... I have to redo this. I'm not sure what this does. F2. Now, I'm just going to redo this, but I got to take out the interstellar, which is going to be funky. I don't know if I can do it, but I'll try it, I guess. Let's just copy this guy again. Now, it takes a little bit to copy something, but it saves so much time in the long run that it's totally worth it. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, recopied it. It looks good. I need to take out the... I don't know how I can just take out this, since it's a block. Like that? I guess that's okay. I can add in the belts. It's not that big of a deal. All right, let's do copy, and then let's move the bot over here. Let's slam that down, and actually we have to take out this. Oh, man, it dropped it. Well, let's not... we'll just take that out of the thing. I was trying to, like, preemptively take it out there, but that's not what it needs to do. So let's get out of build mode and fly over there again. Third time's a charm. It always takes me a few times to get this thing right. It's just kind of the way I work. Man, I'm kind of allergies going right now. Try not to sneeze. All right, let's try this one more time. Blueprint mode. It will still save us tons of time, even though now we're doing it a million times. Go, 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 go. And we don't want that guy. And then, well, actually, we do. We don't want that. We'll take it off in a minute. Let's get all these guys. Let's get just this. And then we don't want that one because we already have that. We want all the guys in the middle, though. Never mind. Just leave it. That's what she said. All right. So you can also rotate around, make sure you got everything. I was doing that when I was messing around with this. Let's get rid of that, obviously. Let's get rid of this one because we already have one. Again, it's going to get rid of some of the belts. Totally fine with me. I mean, not a huge deal. Now it's time to paste. Let's move the bot, and then it'll start building, I'm thinking. I didn't actually paste it down and try it. I just kind of assumed that when you push the button, it's going to paste it. So this is actually a beta part of the build, which means it's not super vetted, but a lot of people have been using it. It's been totally working for them. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the center right there. So why don't we get this thing lined up? And I'm lining it up with those suborbitals. I know that's where they go. Boom. Look at that. Now I just sit here. All right, I'm going to go get some coffee. I'll be back in a little bit, guys. This is so funny. That's awesome. T.O. Hart Stark, you win, dude. Thanks. I don't know why I never tried that before. I guess I get too locked into making episodes because literally it is hard to keep up. I'm doing an hour of content a day, plus I work 8 hours a day and have a busy social life. I'm almost busy every night with a different friend or, you know, going on a date or something like that. So that is cool. I like it. Another thing we can do is now I can just click out of this because I don't need that blueprint right now. Let me just move down here. One thing we'll have to do, it looks like, is copy the recipes. Not a big deal, dude. Not a big deal. In fact, why don't we start doing that? Let's change... Well, we can't until we get out of build mode. Are we out of build mode? Yes. Let's change this to component, microcrystalline components. Copy, paste. Well, we're just going to paste it all over the place here. Hopefully... Yep, we missed one. There we go. Very cool. This is way better. Oh, I'm too far away to paste there. So let's get all these. There we go. And then I can just turn stuff on. This is going to be awesome. All right, and we got to double check because this is where I'm going to get screwed up. And we'll plumb it in when this thing's done. I don't want to do it too early. Let's do it when it's done with the build and I can actually focus on what we're doing here. So let's get down here to the other side. Like that-ish, probably. I think the first half is good. Let's look. I'm just going to double-check the first half. Again, I'm an analyst by trade. I run a team of analysts, so now I'm very, QA QA positive. Let's say it that way. You know, double-check, measure twice, cut once, those kind of things. Those are real things, and I mean, depending on what it is, you don't need to do that with everything. Not everything's super important, but for this, it definitely is. For me, I don't like having builds that are broken. And I know Ethereal Phoenix was helping me out with, hey, your stones thing is messed up on Endor. I have not been back there. I still remember that. I didn't write it down on maintenance notes, but I'll have to do that in a little bit. All right, so it's in. That was incredibly easy and really awesome. Let's go see. And I'm glad we had all the parts. I didn't really check about that, see if we had all the parts. Okay, so the way this is going to work, silicon... Oh, we didn't tell this guy to get anything yet. Okay, get silicon. Tons. Get... Oh, it's doing nothing. Okay. Well, that means we're going to have to give it ships, because it's not going to be able to do anything. Ships. Let's give it a couple of warpers. Maybe about, I don't know, 7. So it can start going to get silicon. Let's tell it we want warpers. Right, we want 100, just like usual, like we always do. It's going to be local demand. We also want copper. Go get a bunch. Right, we are going to be making microcrystalline chipset components, which are around here somewhere. There they are. Okay, that's what we're going to be making. Let's make 8,000 of those. I want a lot. Because this build should be pretty easy to accomplish, so this shouldn't be that big of a deal. All right, so let's give it some of these guys, probably like, quite a bit of these, because it's going to be moving these over to the processor build. So that makes sense. We got all of our ships are out. Those other ships might be busy giving bars to other builds. That's highly likely. It looks like we're almost out of stuff. We might be able to build one more thing. All right, let's hook the sucker up. The outside belt is going to need to be silicon, but remember, it's got to be right here. And then this is also silicon. And then this guy is going to be copper. And then this guy is going to be our crystalline dudes. So then this is silicon, right? It's a no-brainer. It's very simple. This is also silicon. This is Joshua knife. This is not working. Okay, that's totally fine though. Okay, that's copper. And this is the return belt. All right, sweet. Silicon's not here yet. That's strange since I think it went to get that first. Huh. Well, it should be here shortly. There it is. Silicon is in. Okay, this one is the same. Oh, that's what's going on. No, that's the way it should be. What's going on this build? Is it 1 over? It is. Wait, no, it's correct. That's where it should be. What's going on here? Let's go fly over here. Well, how did this one work? Because the belts don't look correct. It's not. Nope, that's exactly how this one's set up, so I don't know why these belts are being strange. Let's just go over here and fix this, because this is very, very odd. I don't even know if we can fix this. The whole build is 1 over this direction. Maybe that's part of the bug. I don't know, that looks right. That looks the same. These belts are the same. Is the port in the wrong spot? I think the port is in the wrong spot. It's supposed to be 1 more that way. So we'll just move the belts. It's not a big deal. But in the future, because we'll be copying the entire blueprint, it will kind of alleviate these kind of issues because we'll have the port as part of the build, so it won't be that big of a deal. Let's get this belt in first because it's very important that this one has the room it needs to actually operate correctly. And then we're going to do the same thing with this one. That is silicon as well. And then we're going to have possibly some issues with this last belt because it looks like it's not going to... Yeah, it'll be fine. This is going to be copper, and boom, we got lucky on that. This is the return belt. There. Cool, this build is done. Now let's look at the processor build. Maybe it's the exact same way. 2 and 2. So, no, it's not, but that's okay. This one we might be able to put 4, actually. Let's get out of build mode because it's in God mode. There we go. Perfect, though. Awesome. We've got a ton already. That's exactly what I want to see. All right, let's build another one of these guys. Again, we can't do the blueprint, but it's totally fine. Not a big deal. So this guy, he was in the wrong spot before. He's supposed to go right there. That's why it was the wrong spot. Let's get this guy to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this guy is going to be saying, I want green chipsets. Not buildings. Green chipsets. I want 4,000. Local demand. Really not remote, because there's no point. And then I want these microcrystalline components, local demand, but I want 4,000, not a billion. All right, now let's give this guy ships. He's going to need a bunch too. Let's give this guy remote ships, because he's going to be ferrying processors, right? We want, I don't know. Well, we're going to want like 6,000 of these, because this is also going to feed the quantum chipset build. So we would need to ferry this off planet, right? So I think 8,000 is probably good for this. We need a lot. All right, that looks good. Okay. And we want warpers. 100. I guess this guy, now he's all set up. Okay, there we go. Max charge, max everything. He doesn't need warpers right yet, but we'll get them soon. Okay, there we go. Let's put the foundation in. This is probably the last build we're going to be able to do before you have to go back and actually resupply. Let's check. Can we do another one? We have 400 Mark IIIs, 450. So the way this works, we're going to have about 100 assemblers. And it's 3 seconds, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to need that. That'll do 20. But can it do 40? Can I pull off of both like that? I don't think I can. This might just be a 2-in build with 3 lines. I could do 4 lines probably. And I could probably use, since it's 1 every 3 seconds, I can use the export belt. I can use that together. Yeah, that's fine. I think I can do it like this. Well, so if it's 4, it's 2 inputs, 1 Mark 1 output, right? So that means I only need 200. So yeah, we're fine. Okay, let's get this in. We're fine. We have plenty of resources. All right. Man, I cannot wait to finish this though, because this is going to help the processor build so much. It just no way I could ever keep up, and that's why we don't have any rockets building our sphere. Now we hopefully will, and I'm sure this is just going to create, open up another bottleneck. Every time you fix a bottleneck, usually it creates another one. That's kind of how it works, really, in any system. There's really no perfect balance. I mean, you can make perfectly balanced systems. That's why they have the Dyson Sphere Program, calculator. I don't like building perfect systems. That means usually I can't modularize the systems. I have to do direct input and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to do direct input. I want this thing to be able to, handle many things, not just one. That doesn't make any sense to me. All right, so let's do the return belt here. Let's get that sucker in, and then let's start putting in these guys. So we're going to want that, and then it's going to be 4, which I don't know if we have enough to do that, but we're going to try. Actually, so if it's 40... Oh, you know what? Let me do this in the build calculator really quick. I want to see if I can get... I can use 2 belts to feed 4 of these guys. Let me try that. DSP build calculator. I'm making processors. Boom. Okay, I'm going to make, I don't know, 30 per second. Units per hour. No, units per second. And settings. I'm using all the fast belts and stuff. And the Mark II assembler. And then... yeah, that looks good. Okay. Okay, so... how many belts do I need? 1. That's an export belt, though. I need 2 belts. I need 90 factories to make 30 per second. So if we go down to 22 factories, that's really what I want to do, right? So that's what? 7. Oh, 8, looks like. 8 per second. Oh, 7 per second is close enough. That's 21 factories. That's 1 line, right? So I'm looking to see... oh, it's 0.5 belt. 0.5 belt. That means I should be able to get... if I do 14, right, that supplies 42. So maybe 15 supplies 45 factories, because we're going to have 2 rows of 22, which I think is 44. We only need 1 belt for that. Perfect. I wonder if I can... oh, mining speed. I actually have like 150 by now, actually, which doesn't really matter, but okay. I also want to do columns and precision, decimals. 2 decimals. I want 2 decimals. Confirm. Okay. But it's not giving me decimals. It just says 1, period. That's it. 30 per second. Okay, I think this can work. So I think what we can do, and let's get back over here, is I don't need this. I think I can just do this. And then, oh, good, because there wasn't enough room anyway. And then I can go back. So there you go. Bam. That's what I'm going to be doing. Suborbitals, let's do this. Where's the end? There it is. Boom. Sweet. Man, this is going to be so sweet, dude. Processors are not going to be an issue anymore, because processors are what the rocket build needs to actually do something. It can't do anything because it's out of processors. So this is literally going to start up our shell again. Let's make sure this is processors, go, and then I can just copy paste so we don't have to do anything else. All right, cool. Let's just do 2 more while we're here. Why not? 1, 2, there, and then that's it. Okay, let's start building the belts that we're going to need. So this is an import belt, right? It's going to be all the way from, I want to say here. That might be incorrect, but who cares? We'll fix it if it is. Boom, that's great. And then this is an import belt. And that's too far, actually. We know that's too far. Another... nope, that's completely wrong. There we go. Just do it again. Misclick. 1, 2, 3, return belt. Boom. Alright, this is a very easy build because we're reusing a lot of the belts here. So, this should make it actually pretty fast to build. It's really just the bots we're going to be waiting on. I don't know if that guy's close enough, because it looks like we can put him closer. So let's copy this. I don't know where it's supposed to be. We're going to delete this anyway, probably, so... That's actually right there. That's kind of strange, but okay. Alright, now return belt, which should be right here, I believe. Yep. Boom. Alright, let's get these sorters in now. Let's prioritize a little bit so we can actually put stuff down. Alright, we got sorters. Sorters. This one just goes to the outside. That's a no-brainer. These guys are sharing, so they're going to do like this. Be careful so you don't send one to the other side into the other sorter. There we go. Mark 3s. This is... Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can still do this. It goes like this, like that, like this, like that. We'll do it the opposite, or we'll do it the same way we did this one. Boom. Alright, everybody's set up. Let's go to the middle now and just slap these in. Slap in the Slim Jims, like we always say. As we say, right? Copy. Multi-build. Boom. And get this sucker going, man. We don't have this kind of time to be messing around. We got a Dyson Sphere to attend to. Yeah, baby! Alright, we can get an extra one in right there. So glad I'm not screwing these builds up too much now, wasting all our time. It did take forever to get some of those builds in, though. But hey, whatever. I'm not perfect, but I'm getting there. Getting close. Alright. Processes. Prioritize. Bots. Sweet. And get out of build mode so we can fly. I believe I can fly. I believe I can build the Dyson Sphere. We need to hurry up, please. Alright, here we go. I'm always trying to get these guys to hurry up. Faster! Mush! Jesus. Alright, we're one over. Let's do this. There we go. Actually, this guy's one over as well. There we go. Alright, last but not least, just these dudes right here. Cool. Boom. And last one right here. And then we can connect this thing and get moving. And then we have about 8 minutes. Maybe we can put another one in, or at least get to Endor or something. Let's get out of build mode. Alright, let's plumb this in, because we didn't finish. Like, seriously, let go. Thanks. Alright, how many of these are we using? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7. We only need 7. So that's already connected. Why don't we connect... Why don't we connect it like this? This is pretty cool. So this is going to be... I don't really care. Chipsets is fine. This will be those guys. Like that. Mustache is itching my face, guys. It's itching. This guy's going to go into there. Return belt. Same thing we're going to do over here. This is literally a mirror. So let's do it like that. Same thing over here. These dudes right there. And then this guy just goes into there. That's the whole build, guys. That's everything. Now let's see if it can actually keep up down here. Let's see if we can actually feed this whole thing. Pretty sure we can, but kind of a quick calc on the fly. So we got enough chipsets in here. We're not getting enough. It's making its way. I believe we're going to get it. Looks like we're just trying to ship them over a little faster is what it is. We're going to make it, I think. Yeah, see how it's getting a little bit further each time? Yeah, we're good. I don't know. We might not hit the last one. Oh, no, we did. We got one more. This guy right here. Soon, yeah, soon. As long as we... Oh, there we go. Nice extra carrying capacity. There, everybody's working. So that's sweet. Let's look at how this thing's working. Good. And remote supply. That means these guys aren't going to sit around for very long. What's going to happen is, for when we build that quantum chipset build, is it's going to steal a lot of these processors. But that it is what it is. Let's go look. Let's go down here and see if we can actually build something. I think we're out. I think we don't have any more stuff. We're going to have to go back to Endor. Yep. We only have 270 sorter Mark 3s. We're gonna have to go back. We're almost out of stuff. We got 5 minutes. Why don't I just go to Endor? Maybe I can fix that thing Ethereal Phoenix was talking about. All right, Nether. Let's do this. You almost never see me do this on camera anymore, I don't think. No, actually, I jump. I do jumps every once in a while. There's Hoth, being cool. Just being chill, right? That's funny. Come on, dude. You don't have all day. Boom. There we go. Got some more comments in the comment section. I haven't had a chance today to look at them. I'll try to do that between episodes. In 109, I'll talk about some of the comments, maybe name some planets and stuff. But again, appreciate all the comments that you guys are making. Interaction is one of my favorite things about YouTube. Also, ancillary, it helps the channel out, so that's good. If you do like the video, it does help if you like it. I can see which ones you guys like and things like that. Again, it helps the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I do 2 of these a day. Hit that notification bell. You'll know when I'm doing videos. We're going to be changing to a new series soon, a new game. I'm still thinking about which one to switch to. I'm going to try to put a poll up when I get a few that I actually want to do. But I'm trying to do that today. We'll see if I get to it. I got a lot of other stuff going on, so might not. Okay, so he said stone is on its own grid. That means it's one of these guys. Well, not this guy specifically. Which one? This is not it. Is that it? That's it, maybe. Is this connected? It's not. Wow. I already knew. First try. There we go. Yep, that was it. Not that it really mattered because it looks like it's full up anyway. Well, that's good that we have way more stone than we really need. So we got what, 400,000 there, and we got 1 million right here. We'll be totally fine. All right, let's go. Ooh, what's this? Oh, guys that have mined stuff out. Cool. Let's just pick this stuff up. Then, like, why leave it? I'll leave the power poles just because. Hey, why not? Let's leave the power generation, right? How are these guys doing? Okay, coal is doing well. We've got 700,000, 600,000. That's good. The iron is out. That's not bad. I think we might have to tap some more stuff on Rummy pretty soon. But what is this? Oh, that's just going that way for no reason. Looks like we got coal over here as well. Another 700,000. All the iron is out. It's not necessarily bad, like I was saying. It's just that these patches were pretty small, so whatever. Let's pick up all that stuff, though. That gets us more belt. Because these are tier 3 belts, right? Yeah. So that's interesting. We're out of iron here. It has just a little bit left. We might as well just clear and reset. And then I'm just going to destroy those. We don't need those. Boom. Alright, so we're only doing oil and coal there. Probably should go check on our iron reserves here. Let's go look at this. Local planet's not doing any iron. Wow, our consumption... Well, we're still blipping. See how it's not running full steam? Allergies. Oh my gosh. That means that we're not behind on consumption. I mean, we're consuming a lot right now. I think we just set up the chipset build. But when you see waves like this, it means you have higher capacity than you're actually using. If it's flat, like this guy down here, it means you're maxed out. The silicon's maxed. At least it looks like it is. I'm not exactly sure. It is even, so that usually means it's fine. But when it's doing the up and down thing, it usually means you've got extra capacity. So I think that's probably fine. Let's look at this while we're at it. Solar sails really producing right now. Probably because now they're trying to build rockets, right? Because now we give it processors. So that's good. Space warpers, not an issue because we have lots of green science. So that's perfect. Accumulators. Oh, well, it's blipping. It's not running full speed, so we got plenty. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go do something more productive. That's the south right there. Coal, more coal coming in. That's good. We got to go pick up some supplies. We got to resupply, dude. All right. What do we need, guys? What do we need? We need, I don't know, one of those. We don't seem to be using as many as we used to. Ray receivers. We don't need ray receivers. We're fine. How about power poles? We're good. substations, maybe one more stack of those. Let's just go up this line first, though, to see what we need while we're here. Foundation, maybe one more row, just in case. That's probably good. I mean, it looks like we don't need to keep that much on us. Maybe we'll put a little bit back, because it looks like we're a little overzealous with that. We don't need that much supply. Let's get one more stack of these guys. Let's get, and can we fill it in real quick? Ooh, yeah, we can. Look at that. We're sweet. All right, pretty sly, guys. All right, here we go. Let's get some of these guys. Boom, 9 is good. Still have way too many planetary ones. We don't use those really anymore. Everything else is good. Do we need anything down here? No. Do we need any ships? Yeah, we do. We need 2 more stacks of ships, of logistics ships. We need suborbitals. We need... These guys are going well, obviously. We need to take those back pretty soon and set up more launchers. I think once we get the chipsets done, we'll set up another row of launchers, probably. We're good on everything here. Wow, we have tons of warpers. Let's look at... You know what we might need? Nope. We're good. Still, I think. Let's delete this stuff. We don't need this. It's just clogging the inventory. Warpers, 83, plenty. Let's refill them while we're here just because. Boom. I think it would take it from my inventory if I ran out, but whatever. All right, looks like we're full up on those guys. That's good. We need probably 2 more of these. We need assemblers, maybe, what do we have, 150? Maybe 200 more, and then these guys we need 5 more of those, probably 500 more, and then tier 1s, maybe 100. We don't use those that much. We really only use maybe 100 per build. So why don't we get one more stack? There we go. All right, that looks pretty good. Splitters were good. Miners were good. We don't need smelts, although we might be expanding those at some point. We never really know. I think that's it. I think we don't need anything else. Yeah, that's it. That's our resupply. Let's check stuff while we're here. Okay, that guy's having a little bit of an issue, but I think the sales thing is mostly because we're and now at least we have some processors here, but it was to build more rockets. We should probably go by FFO just to check it out on our way back, since we're 2 minutes over. I'm gonna start out on FFO on the next episode so we can check it out, check out our sphere, and look at how it's going. I'm pretty excited about that though. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and as always, stay frosty.